Well, on this Women's History Month, we spotlight upstate women making a big impact locally, and that includes LaTonya Phillips, CEO and president of Habitat Greenville. Welcome. Good to see you.
Well, thank you, and thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You took over this post early this year. What is it about Habitat Greenville's mission that really speaks to you?
Well, it's something dear and near to my heart. It's something that I believe everyone should have an opportunity to have if they desire, and that is a home. I've been involved in it for many years, and it just feels natural to me to be a part of this, this mission.
And you talk about how home ownership opens so many windows of opportunity for people. Talk about how life-changing it is when somebody is finally able to get a home thanks to Habitat Greenville.
Oh, goodness, yes. There are so many benefits. Can you imagine laying your head down at night and feeling peace? And that's what we hear most. For the children, education, right? Their health, the way that they move about life, the trajectory they have, their future. There's a lot of benefits to just knowing that you've got a safe space to grow, to feel peace.
Yep, and the rising cost of home ownership, we know, is a real challenge here, our rapidly growing area, of course. What kinds of strategies, what kinds of solutions do you look at? This is something you're always looking ahead for.
We are, and we have to be really creative. As you said, things are changing. They are evolving, and the playbook we used 40 years ago is not the same playbook we need today. So we are looking at density. We are looking at other models. For Habitat, we've always lived in that single-family dwelling, but we are considering duplexes, townhomes, condos, things of that nature.
Yeah.
We have got to start thinking of a home. What does that mean? What is that definition? And that may be different for different people and different times. So that's what we're considering.
Yeah, you've got to be creative about what that means. For resources that are available through Habitat Greenville, that includes, you know, the home ownership, the home preservation, the repair programs. You've got a lot more going than most people realize. And
you've done your homework. We do. We have the new construction. We do have the home preservation, which has two parts, weatherization and critical repairs. We also have volunteer opportunities. We're always doing builds for particular organizations. So we've got a lot going on, in addition to our education component that is tied to our home ownership. Okay, excellent. For somebody who just, you know, I think everybody's aware of the general work, but walk through that process when that person's life is changed. They come to you because step one is what? Sure. Step one is application. They have to go through a very rigorous application process, not much different than any other financial institution would employ. So they have to qualify, and once qualified, then they go through educational courses. They begin to put in their sweat equity hours, and somewhere between 12 and 18 months, ideally, is when they have the opportunity to go through all of that and then end up in a home. Yep, and the sweat equity hours will include what kind of work? 200 hours of either working alongside volunteers to build your own home and or other homes, and or doing home preservation, and or coming into our organization and work. Which is education I think everybody wants to have anyway. We all wish we knew more about taking care of homes, right? Absolutely. So that's valuable in itself. And then, you know, so this is obviously something really meaningful to you, and you're also personally active in the community, serving on the boards of several organizations, including United Ministries, the Greenville Women Giving, and some other organizations as well. Talk about what some of those are about and what they mean to you. Well, United Ministries, I spent several years there, and wonderful program. I'm no longer on that board. I termed out, do great work. They do great work in our community. Greenville Women Giving, over 500 women coming together, collective giving, providing to nonprofits, another great organization. I could not have been lucky enough to work on all three of those in my time frame. I consider myself extremely lucky. Well, then I'm guessing your answer to the next one is gratitude, because I'm asking you, what do you want to say to people who also want to make an impact? What are the steps in place? It sounds like, you know, you've got to be glad for the opportunities out there. Sure. Greenville, to me, is an open canvas. I mean, you can get involved wherever you desire. That's what I love about the community. And get involved. Find what fills your cup and get involved. Yep. Feels good to do it. We've loved spotlighting you. We appreciate you being on set. Anything else you want us to keep in mind as we go? Well, keep us in mind. Habitat for Humanity is always looking for volunteers, for people who want to support and partner with us. We have people that we need to get in homes and into a decent place to live, and it's a community organization.
Awesome. LaTonya Phillips, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
You can learn more about Habitat Greenville, including ways you can get involved and support them. Just check out the SCNON section of AccessCarolina.com.